Ever wonder if one outfit mistake is quietly killing your presence and you don't even know it's happening? I have spent years studying what separates the men who command a room from the men who simply go unnoticed. And I have made every one of these mistakes myself, and I pay for it. I get loss of credibility, I got passed over, and sometimes I even felt invisible. So today, I'm breaking down the number one style mistake that makes men over 40 look weak. The shoes that can ruin any great outfit, and the very real price you pay when your look sends the wrong message. But first, there's one item that style experts consistently rank as one of the biggest style mistakes on men over 40. And I still see it everywhere. You might think that this trend died back in 2001, but it didn't. A coworker of mine, 52 years old guy, good job. He shows up at the company barbecue wearing a cartoon t-shirt, a backwards cap, and bright green Crocs. The second he walks in, you could feel it. People glance at him, but for half a second, and then they look away. Nobody said a word. Nobody had to. And here's what I learned from that moment. When your outfit doesn't match the situation or your age, people don't think you're nice or relaxed, or whatever the message you're trying to send with that outfit. They basically think that you check out, and once that impression is set, it's very hard to undo. Crocs, they were designed in 2002 as boat shoes for standing on a wet deck. They were never meant for the mall, the barbecue, or anywhere you want to be taken seriously. When you wear the wrong thing in the wrong setting, you don't look comfortable. You look like you stopped giving a thing. And for men over 40, that quietly destroys your presence before you say a single word. Now, some of you might say, or might be thinking, hey, I wear what I want and I don't dress for other people. And honestly, it's completely fair. But you clicked on this video for a reason. And I know you care about looking sharp and you care about being taken seriously. Do you know what women notice first on a man? It is not your watch and it is not your car, it is your shoes. They see them before almost anything else. So here's the problem. Running shoes feel great, I get it. But when you pair them with jeans or slacks, you're creating a mismatch that's hard to ignore. It is like your feet are headed to the gym while the rest of you is going to dinner. Running shoes are engineered for performance. The cushioning, the good grip, the lateral support, and that's exactly what makes them feel so good. But that same bulk and the bright colorway that works on track, even if they're completely white, it basically throws off the entire visual weight of a casual or a dress up outfit. And the result is that even if your shirt fits well and your jeans are clean, the shoes are gonna drag the whole look down. And people won't always know why something feels up, but they will just feel it. And for a man over 40 trying to project confidence and authority, something feels off is the last message that you want to send. Now, look, I hear you. I'm in my 50s, my knees hurt, comfort is not optional to me. I'm not telling you to suffer. There are plenty of comfortable shoes that actually work with your outfit. But bulky running shoes at dinner, that doesn't say comfort to me. They say you stop paying attention. And after 40, your presence depends on knowing that difference. Let me ask you something. Are you still using a flip phone? It technically works. You can make calls and send texts, but the second someone sees it, they wonder why you haven't moved on. Cargo shorts are the flip phone of men's fashion. They get the job done. The good pockets, big pockets, comfort, they're easy, but they quietly tell the room you're still living in 2004. Cargo shorts, they were built for utility, for hiking, for camping, for carrying a lot of gear. And they had their moments in the early 2000s. And honestly, we all wore them. But that moment, my friend, is over. I still see guys at the backyard cookouts, at the mall, even at casual dinners wearing them and wondering why they feel invisible. And the shorts might not be the only reason, but they're not helping. They make your legs look wider, heavier than they are. And the overall look come across as immature. Here's the thing about cargo shorts. Those big bulky sides pockets throw off your entire shape of the lower body. It doesn't look or feel energetic. It's not fun. It just doesn't feel put together. And as a man over 40 that doesn't feel put together is the one thing you cannot afford to look. So we have covered shoes and shorts, but the next mistake is not about one specific item. It's about something that affects your entire outfit from top to bottom. And it's probably the most common thing I see holding men over 40 back. Here's something most men don't want to hear. You could have a great haircut, clean shoes, and a solid watch and still look completely forgettable. How? Because nothing undermines a man's presence faster than clothes that don't fit. I'm talking about the oversized shirt that swallows over your shoulders, the jeans that bunch up around your waist, the pants that sag in all the wrong places. I know you have seen it. You might even be wearing them right now. Baggy and ill-fitting clothes are the most common mistakes I see on men over 40. And also is the most fixable. So that's a good thing. A lot of guys bought clothes that fit them 10 years ago. And for whatever reason, they keep wearing them. Or they size up because it feels more comfortable. But remember, comfort and fit are not the same thing. Women read baggy outfit as low effort and low confidence, even when that's the last thing you intend. And professionally, it's just as costly. Baggy outfits signal that you have stopped paying attention. And that, gentlemen, costs you respect before you even open your mouth. After 40, presence is built on structure. Your clothes should support your frame, not hide it. Because when your outfit looks intentional, people assume you are too. Go ahead and drop a comment below. Do you think that fit really matters that much, or do you think it's overrated? I read every single comment. Let me ask you something. When you were younger, your teacher said who you liked. After 40, your teacher starts saying who you are. And that's exactly where big logo and graphic tees like that old 80s rock band shirt start working against you. Those shirts were great at 20. They show personality, they show taste, but today they freeze you in time. Instead of looking confident and grounded, you end up looking like a guy who's still living in his past. And here's the part that most men don't want to hear. Big logo tees, they shift attention away from you and into the shirt. People read the logo before they read you. So instead of seeing a calm, confidence, maturity, and presence, they see someone who's stuck in the past. And that gentleman is not attractive when it replaces identity. So this is not about giving up the music you love. You can still love that band. I still do. You just don't need to wear it in your chest anymore. After 40, style is about being the signal, not the billboard. Think about clean tees, solid colors, no loud logos. Because when nothing on your shirt is screaming for attention, you become the focus. And that's exactly what presence actually looks like. I put together a free PDF. It is called the 10 Style Mistakes Men Over 40 Should Never Make. And for each of the mistakes that you're going to see there on that PDF, it shows you a visual comparison side by side. We cover 5 of these mistakes here in this video. The other 5 are going to be on the guide, along with the simple fix-it for all of them. So you have options. Grab it free using the link in the description below. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to drop a video that goes even deeper on this. And it covers the single biggest reason why expensive clothes still make men over 40 look weak. So make sure you subscribe, because when you combine what you just learned with tomorrow's video, it makes it much more powerful.